Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel The Guardian Star. So in today's video, we're going to see the difference between AI versus ML versus DL versus GenAI. How the world has evolved from AI to ML, ML to DL and GenAI. So let's understand with programming. Okay, what programming will actually do. So providing instruction to the computer via programming language. Can be anything, Java, C++, anything, right? To perform some calculations or operations. Let's take an example. Suppose you want to develop a calculator application, right? So there you will be making different condition, like if user passes plus, we'll be doing a plus b. User passes minus, we'll be doing a minus b, right? Similarly like this, right? If you carefully observe, my friend, here the decision is totally dependent on your program, right? Programming is what? Giving instructions to computer in terms of the language that computer can decode, understand and do work for us, right? So here if you see, we are dependent on that manual programming. That is, through this programming, the computer is not able to take decision on its own, not able to take decision on its own, right? Human intervention is needed. Got my friend? So what was the issue with this programming? The issue with this programming was it's not able to take decision on its own. Human intervention is needed. Got it? So to solve this problem, we started thinking: can we can we do work or operations of human intelligence level without the involvement of human? Getting? So here what was happening? Human intervention was needed, right? So people started thinking: can we do work or operations of human intelligence level without the involvement of human? Suppose a chess application you are building. Okay. So what you can do, you can just set some rules, right? Like if user takes this path, then system should take this path, right? Like this, you can make simple rules based on which it can take decision. Let me give you a live example. Suppose tomorrow I may have a kid, right? Now I teach to my kid, bro, when you go out, if you see elder, show them respect and bow down, right? If you see younger, show them warmth, and love. And now my child is ready to go to the outside world. He doesn't require me to ask everything. That is, he doesn't need me to program to him or give instructions to him. Do you understand? Now he can, now he's out. He can easily do, like, yeah, just he has to follow these two rules, right? If he sees some elder, he needs to show some respect and bow down. If he sees some younger, he should show them warmth and love. Okay. So based on this, he can take on his own decision. He is not dependent on my programming or my instruction. But you know what is the problem here? Here, actually, my son is not learning. Taking decision is not learning, sir. Okay. Here, actually, my son is not learning. Here, he is just deciding based on the rules that I set up for him. Right? So suppose tomorrow he's outside and he gets to see girls of his own age. Now he will start hallucinating. Imagine he starts bowing down or loving to all the girls. You can understand the issue, right? You can understand the problem. So this is the problem with the AI. Got it? I have made you understand with the story, but what is the problem with the AI? Yeah, could take decision without human intervention, but learning was not happening. So every decision was tightly coupled to the what rules that we provide to the system. This summary we can take from this AI. Okay, do something, highlight this, right? So this is the problem here with AI, right? That yeah, it could take decision without human intervention, but learning was not happening. So every decision was tightly coupled to the rules that we provide to the system. To solve this came ML, that is machine learning. So here what we started doing here, instead of giving rules, we started giving data to the system and train the system according to the data. Let's listen about my beta. Suppose now what I will do, I will make a data set where I will I will mention age, gender, okay, and what he should do, what he should write. Suppose I will give him 10-20 people data set like this. So now based on this data, my beta can self learn, right? Self learn and take decisions on its own. Right? So understood what it was able to do? Yeah, it could learn by itself. What this stage brought new that yeah, now system can learn by itself by looking and getting by getting trained on the data. Getting trained on the data. Okay. So my beta became happy. Now what is the issue? Do you know? Yeah. These simple things are okay. The simple things like data, kind of Excel sheet, CSV sheet that I will maintain, that is okay. But problem comes when very complex data comes, like suppose a image, video. These are also data, right? Stored in bytes. These are very complex data. So here, if let's say we want to develop a application where based on face recognition can tell what is that name of that person. So sir, now if we go through creating simply data and providing to ML models, it will be very troublesome and complex for it. Okay, it won't be able to give results for such complex data. What is that complex data? Image, videos, kind of. Okay, and it will again hallucinate. That is, yes, machine learning can take decision. Machine learning can take decision. Machine learning can learn, but but can't deeply learn. As a result, not able to perform complex learning and thereby complex tasks. Getting this is the issue with the ML. Yeah, on simple data, it can learn and make decisions without any human rule. But when the data becomes complex, suppose, let me give you an example. Like when we open our mobile, to our face lock, to our face is able to recognize us, and it is opening the screen. So there also some training has happened. Actually, multiple people faces images has been given as a data set, and based on that, learning has happened. Okay, convolutional neural network. You can refer CNN. Let me type this down. Okay, let me type this down. CNN. Okay, so through this sequential by sequential, it has learned in deep learning. Okay, it will come in deep learning. We will next part is that deep learning only, like how it's solving. Okay, so such complex data, it's not able to understand. Okay, not able to learn. That's why not able to solve such complex problem. Understood? So this was the issue, right? Yeah, it could take decision, learn, but it can't deeply learn. It can't deeply learn. As a result, not able to perform complex learning and thereby complex tasks. Okay. So till now we have been able to see like what programming was able to achieve and what it could not achieve, what AI was able to achieve, what it couldn't achieve. This bullet point. Look at what ML was able to achieve, but what it couldn't achieve. Okay. So now we'll come to deep learning. So yeah, It was able to take decision, it was able to learn, but couldn't deeply learn. So people thought, what should we do? If you see, our brain, if you have studied biology, are made of neurons. Those two different neurons interact with each other and kind of send signal to our brain, and accordingly we take decisions. So similar thing was implemented in deep learning, like neurons, weights, biases, activation function, and thereby deeply learn. Okay, and solve problems like face recognition. Okay, this kind of task it was able to do, right? So what deep learning was able to do? It's able to take decision. It's able to learn. Sir, it's also able to deeply learn. That is doing face recognition related tasks, analyze a video, but it cannot generate something new. That is, suppose you want it now to generate some text, image, or video for you. Won't be able to do. To be able to do. So that's the issue with the deep learning. And in the next video, we are going to give a deep dive to this deep learning. Okay, like what is this neurons, weight, biases, activation function, everything will real life problem, real life situation. I'm relating everything with my life and study. Okay, so similarly we all will be relating with life. So in the next video we'll be seeing this. Okay, this one, this part, deep learning. For now, we got to see like right, deep learning, yeah, it's able to take decisions, able to learn, able to deeply learn, cannot generate something new. So there came GenAI. Okay, so GenAI, what is that? It's able to take decisions, it's able to learn, it's able to deeply learn, and kind of generate something new. So this is what GenAI is able to do. Getting? Now let me explain you the example. So what actually happened? Suppose if you go to Chat GPT, let's now get dive into this GenAI, like understand everything. So before, like one who would have started developing in the, like 2, 3, 4 years before, whenever we used to get some problem, okay, so we used to go to Stack Overflow website, if you remember, right? Suppose if I am trying to connect into database, I got some issues, so I used to just type at Google, like this I am getting. The first thing that you are able to get is the Stack Overflow website, right? Now we don't need to go to this. We just type it down in the Chat GPT or Claude, and it tells us clear and simple steps, right? So how it has happened? Actually, this Claude and Chat GPT and all has performed deep learning on these websites like Stack Overflow. I just gave a coding example. Just gave a coding example. There may are many websites, like if it is able to generate images, because internally it has deeply learned. Don't confuse with that. AI is different, ML is different, DL is different, GenAI is different. No, this has been evolved sequentially. Like AI had something, it was missing something. Like let's summarize it and understand. Okay, so AI was able to take decision, right, but couldn't learn on its own. So people started extending it, extending, extend, extending it, and people started extending it and made machine learning, right? Extend like in Java, like what is there? There are different classes. Some classes have some feature which we extend and enhance it according to some new use, right? Same thing. Machine learning was able to take decision, learn, but couldn't deeply learn. What deeply learn, sir? Image, video, complex data. Then came deep learning. Now again, this got enhanced, kind of. Let's say evolved. Otherwise, it'll get evolved. I just gave an example of extent. Evolved. Then came deep learning. Was able to take decision, learn, that gives come out. Deeply learn, but was not able to generate content. Content can be anything. Image, audio, video on its own. Now generative AI was able to take decision, learn, deeply learn, and able to generate content, something new. Suppose you could go to ChatGPT and ask it to generate an image of a guy coding, it will generate for you, right? Image, audio, video. So this is all about this, right? We kind of went through like what is programming, what it was able to do, what it was not able to do, is AI, what it was able to do. We understood the real life analogy, what it couldn't do. Then we came to ML, what it could do, what it couldn't do. Similarly for deep learning, what it could do, what it couldn't do, right? And how GenAI is able to solve this. Now you would be thinking, we are learning AI. Why this guy is straightforward coming to generative AI? See, if you are a college guy, you are a college guy, just start with basics, Python, machine learning, deep learning, then AI. But if we are at already at IT, already working professionals, so with the speed that technology is growing and with the time that we have, it's not that much that we again start learning from that thing, because already too many ML models are there, already too many DL models are there. What is the latest hot topic is generative AI, AI agents, and agentic AI. Okay, so if you have time, you can go through this, start learning ML, start learning DL, then start with generative AI. But since like me, for me, I don't have now that much time that I again start from that much, start from ML. So the people who are able to connect with me can start from generative AI. Okay, this is the reason. Why? Because already too many models are there, too many deep learning models are there. Why we need to build again that model from scratch? It will take the cost of GPU, it will take the time, right? Rather than picking the model and training it, right? Getting what I mean to say. So you have time, you can learn like ML model, DL models. That's what I want to. Okay. So in the next video, we're going to be starting with deep learning. Okay, deep learning concept with real life. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Keep coding, keep exploring. Ready answer.